What's going on YouTube? This is Daybreak748 and today I'm bringing you guys a figure review on the S.H.Figuarts Vegeta from Tamashii Nations and Bandai. As you guys can clearly see here, I have the figure in packaging still. I haven't opened this one yet, but yeah, it's about time that I open it because I want to display him in my cabinet, or my D-top I should say. So let's get started. As you guys can clearly see, the standard packaging when it comes to Dragon Ball Z S.H.Figuarts, you have the pixelated artwork of the character himself right here. You have Vegeta going down this left strip right there. You have that sticker. You have this sticker right here that says Dragon Ball Z, Bandai, and Tamashii Nations. So good stuff right there. As you guys can see, it's the window, open window display. And my Vegeta looks like his armor piece fell off, but I've seen other reviewers and they said that that does come off from time to time, so we can fix that right away as soon as we open this. On the back here we have some pretty cool poses and quotes. It's over 9,000. I'm the strongest in the universe, haha, and like stuff that Vegeta would typically say. Now if you guys want, once again, if you want to pause the video and just read that, by all means. So that's that. So yeah, pretty cool box. On this side, like any other S.H.Figuarts figure, you have the name of the figure and you have the figure itself. Pretty cool pose right there. I think I am going to have my Vegeta figure look just like that. It just looks awesome. So that's that. Alright, we're done with the packaging. Let's go on and open this figure. Come on. Now, I'm trying to be as careful as possible. I do care about the box because I like keeping it in as mint condition that it can possibly be in. So yeah, I'm just taking it a little bit slower. Alright, love this feeling, guys, of opening up a new figure and taking a look at what's inside. So pretty excited about it. Here we go. Alright, so once again I'll put this back there for you guys to just be able to stare at. Now, let's take a look at the actual figure. Bam! There is Vegeta in his Saiyan armor right there. Pretty cool. You have some. Here's the accessories, the Kai Blast pieces, the Scouter piece right there, the alternate hair. Yep, the alternate hair, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is the one for the Scouter or this was the one. I think this is the one for the Scouter. But it's just the same exact hair piece, but there's like a little indenture mark for the Scouter piece, and we'll talk about that when the time comes. You get three other facial expressions besides the standard one. You have the cross arm pose, an extra tail, a couple hands, one with the crushed Scouter, all these other ones. And it looks like from this point on, the Vegeta, even the the Frieza figure, they each brought a stand. So I'm guessing that this is a new thing that they've implemented. I know in the past, for let's say Gohan, Piccolo, etc., they never included these stands, but I guess they are now, which is a pretty cool thing and a nice thing that they're doing for us collectors, because we would love to have these guys posed, but buying these individually are quite expensive. So pretty excited about that. Alright, let's take a look. Let me get Vegeta out of its clamshell and then we will review. This one has the tape on it. Give me a sec, guys. I hate this tape. Oh, they put tape everywhere. Alright, so let's take a look at the accessories like we've always done before we take a look at the actual figure. So here we go. Alright, so the first accessory I would like to showcase is this part right here. Bam. This is an awesome looking Kai Blast. It's pure white, and then as further down you go towards the back, it's this translucent blue. Love the shading. I love how this thing came out. You also get another effect piece, which is this one right here, and it's a little bit more well-rounded. You could use this for any of your DBZ figures. Pure white in the center and spreads to this nice translucent blue. So there you go. So those are the two Kai Blasts that you get with this figure. You get this piece right here. This is the hair piece for the scatter, as you guys can kind of see already. Right here in this corner, it's a little bit more indented, and that's for the scatter. As you guys can kind of see here, this part's not indented, only this top part, but this part, this whole part is indented in, and it's for where the scatter goes. So pretty cool. Love the hair. So that's that. Alright. Some of the faces that you get with this Vegeta figure, you get the standard basic powered down version of Vegeta with a little grin. You get this yelling slash a little bit pissed off look with the vein popping out. Pretty cool. And then you get this I'm in pain. Like this, I understand why they included this. This is actually for if you watch my other video on Frieza, you have this version of Vegeta being strangled by Frieza, and the Frieza's pretty much, his tail is wrapped around his neck, and that's why they included this piece. But yeah, it's kind of a weird looking face, to be honest. You see the sweat marks. Pretty awesome how they did that. So that's that. You get this nice tail piece right here. It's a hard plastic, so you can't bend it, but it's still nice that they included this. Next accessory that I would like to showcase, of course, is the Scouter. I love this thing. That thing looks so freaking cool. I love it. So that's that. It's small, so be careful. You don't want to be losing that. Once you drop it, it might be game over. So be careful where you're stationed and how you're stationed. Here is the cross arm pose that we have come to know and love when it comes to the DBZ line. Cell had it, Piccolo had it, Frieza has it, and then now this Vegeta has it. And it's great that they keep including these, because those characters, if you watch the anime, they are usually in the cross arm pose right here. So that's that. On to some of the accessories. Other accessories like the hand, like I showcased. This is the crushed up version of that Scouter. Love how it's so mingled up inside his hand. You get this finger, like this pose thing. I mean, it could be used for a Kai Blast, but honestly speaking, Vegeta doesn't know instant transmission or like special beam cannon, so I don't know why they included this. I mean, yeah, I'm sure he could do a Kai Blast using only 2 fingers, but still, he's not really known for it. But it's cool that they did. You get a set of these karate chop hands, or the Kai Blast hands, whichever one you want to call it. You have this gripping hand, very stressed out, like I'm gonna scratch your eyes out type of hand. So that's that. And lastly, the last one you get is once again a very standard hand that we have seen in the S.H.Figuarts DBZ line, and it's this open palm hand. This can be used for so many different things. Kai Blast, high five, whatever you want, pretty much. So they included that. Alright, now let's take a look at the actual figure himself. Now, straight out of packaging, you guys just saw me open it. My figure came just like this, unfortunately. And it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Why? Because as you guys can see, it's the ball joint right there. So it's not broken. The ball joint is right there. I just have to clip it back in place. There you go. Voila, it's not broken, guys. So if you see, like, if you want to pick up this figure, you go to your hobby store or wherever you go to pick up these figures, and you see a Vegeta that this part's disconnected, pick it up still. I mean, it's just the way it's packaged, that's why it kind of tends to pop out. This side has the same thing going on, so either one, if it pops off, it's fine. It's not the end of the world, so you don't need to worry about it. They have this little tape piece right here that you're gonna have to take off. It's because they didn't want the paint to smear onto this part, which is great in my opinion. I love the fact that they keep the collectors in mind when they do stuff like that. So here we go. Here is Vegeta. Now, first impressions, it looks awesome. Pretty much the headpiece is pretty much the same exact thing that we got from the Super Saiyan version of this guy. However, obviously the hair is black instead of yellow, but that's how his hair was always in the series, so that's perfectly fine. The Saiyan armor piece was retooled, it looks like. This part is the same besides this middle part and this shoulder pad part. But I love this. Now I can put this with the Goku figure that's coming out. That's non-powered up version, and I can have them fighting each other, so that's pretty awesome. This tail piece is actually connected right there. You could take it out and you could have this flowing tail piece. That's perfectly fine too. Let's see what else. These are all on hinges, so you could make that if you really wanted to. These are not going to get in the way. Now, everything looks great on this figure. I love the paint job. It's this pretty much basic white or pearlescent white, blue, white. These parts are new. If we take a look at the back, it's the same. I like that they did a lot more shading with this one. There's a lot more black wash when it comes to the muscle tones, so that's pretty cool. One thing I don't like, as I am holding this figure, the joints, I feel like they're gonna be really loose. You see, it's already kind of loose on this guy, so I'm quite worried that over time, if I keep posing him, the joints are going to get even weaker as they go. Now, the arms don't feel so bad, but the legs, just like the Cell figure, these are pretty shot. So that's unfortunate. But other than that, I mean, this is a great looking figure. Let's take a look at the articulation. The head is on a ball joint like usual. Have full motion anywhere and everywhere you could possibly ever want to go with this figure, with this head. You could do some side poses, etc. The arms are hindered a little bit. They can go out this far. They can go all the way up, but because of this armor piece, it's not going to be able to go that far out. You could maneuver it though. There's a upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. The wrist can go 360 in and out. We've already taken a look at these pieces right here. This, what's it called? This tail is a floating piece. I'm not sure. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't have a diaphragm joint, unfortunately, because of how this is sculpted. And you can pull it out to get some angles for the waist, but it looks kind of weird because the waist joint is underneath this flat piece. So I mean, if you cover it up, but it still kind of looks pretty weird. It looks like this part and this part is dislocated. So that's that. Legs can go all the way out. You see? Look at that. That is terrible. S.H.Figuarts, please fix that. That is really annoying. It has the pull-out feature for any S.H.Figuarts. Can go in whatever direction you want it to go. Double jointed knees. The knees feel good. I don't think it has an upper boot cut. No, it doesn't. The foot can go full 360. Has the ankle pivot and has a toe joint. Alright, so guys, that's it for the articulation. Let me just show you how to get the scatter piece in, and then we'll call this we'll call it a wrap for this review. All you need to do, pull out the head. Just decapitated Vegeta here. It's fine. Now let me see, which one do I want him with? Okay, let's go with the screaming face. So we're going to take this piece right here, this hair piece. We're going to take this right here, and let me see this. There you go. You're going to see that it clicks right in like that. So I just wanted to show you that before I put it in. I'm going to put the head in first. Alright. Okay, now I'm not going to put the head all the way in yet because I have to put the scatter piece. There you go. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to do this off cam. And there you go. Pretty darn awesome, to say the least. So I have my Vegeta with his scouter. Like I said, guys, these do tend to pop out if you're not careful. There you go. But they're pretty good. So that's that. Then you would just put the headpiece back in. Just make sure this is lined up. And then just drop the head. Even though the head dropped, the scatter piece is once again rock solid. It's stuck in there pretty good. I'm just having a hard time putting this head in. Come on. Oh. Sorry, guys. You know, when you do these reviews quite often and you are able to get the headpieces in right away, etc., and then when you try to do it on camera, one of the figures just decides it doesn't want to work with you, and that's what we have for this Vegeta figure. As you can see, the head's definitely not in, but you guys kind of get the picture. I will have to put this head in a little bit later. But overall, guys, this is a highly recommended figure. One problem that I have with mine, the legs, look at this. It's ridiculous. That should not be happening for a new figure. I'll have to work with it and try to stiffen this joint a little. But other than that, great accessories. If you need a power down head so you can put it with that other Vegeta figure, they give you pretty much two heads here. So you can take this head and swap it onto the other one. It works. So that's what I'm planning to do with my Vegeta figure. So if you guys want to do that, by all means do it. But yeah, overall, a great piece to have. A great villain to have going up against the original Goku, the power down version, which is coming out later this year. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Sorry the head's not wanting to work with me right now. I'll put it in, don't worry. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the Super Saiyan 3 Goku figure review coming up next. This is Daybreak 748, and I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.